I'm going to agree, funding is the problem. Our country seems to have a debt problem. Our federal government is about $18.3 billion in debt. Our state government is, I think, if you include everything, including the pension issue, is about $140 billion in debt. Oh, I'm sorry, 18.3 trillion, I'm sorry, for the federal government. The reason for that is what was called the pension, or the Edgar Grant. In 1995, they tried to finance about $20 billion of debt at that time. And they financed it on what looks like a balloon mortgage through 2045. And we've barely even hit that upslope. And we're already talking about, consolidation. That's like a Band-Aid that you're trying to put on a floodgate that's about to burst open. To give you just an idea here, FTEs are down at CLC by about 1,447 employees from 2012 to 2016. We have a state government that can't seem to agree on a budget, and community colleges have been hit the hardest because of that. CLC, their unrestricted state-based operating grant was budgeted at $8.1 million in 2016. They received 27% of that, which reduced what they had budgeted from $8.1 million down to $2.18. So a loss of $6 million that they had to figure out how to manage. So we are looking at some very difficult times coming up, and what I'm more than willing to do, and I'm going to do this regardless because I'm an educator and I care a great deal about the future of education, of public education, and accessibility to all kids and adults. I plan on going to Springfield and lobbying. I plan on holding our legislators accountable for the decisions that they're making. In Illinois, we have a flat tax rate. If we really want to fix this problem, they need to refinance that debt, and they need to use a graduated income tax. Now, I obviously, from the local school board level, I have no control over that, but I sure can lobby for it. And I would be willing to go all the way to DC and demand that we start prioritizing. And if you really want to mess up a country, you mess up its educational system. And we're doing it. And we need to wake up, and we need to start addressing these issues. And to give you another idea of inequity. So this is according to the Wall Street Journal. The average family income, excluding capital gains, the bottom 90%, the average salary is about $30,439. That's 90%. That's down 10.7% from 2002 to 2012. Down 10%. The bottom 90% of our population. The next income bracket is about $131,000. And that's that's barely staying above CPI, Consumer Price Index. They're about the same as they've been for the last 10 years. But then if you look at our top 0.01%, that's about $2 million. Well, $3 million if you round it. They're up by 29%. And then the top 0.01%, that's $21.5 million, they're up 76.2%. That is morally wrong. And I would be very willing to lobby for that. On the good side, though, on a good note, one of the things that the College of Lake County is implementing is the College of Lake County program. I've been involved in my district with the Harbor Promise program. And that does help fund if students meet certain requirements like attendance, community service, grade point average. They are eligible for up to 2 years of funded tuition. 80% of that is funded by the federal government and 20% by the state. No property taxes. So that at least is a good note to end on, and I think I'm a good fit at communicating with feeder districts and course alignment. It also offers dual credit courses, which a lot of parents have been asking me about.